Limewire went live this week. We are going to take it for a little test drive on today's Frugal BC. What's up, guys? Frugal BC coming at you. Limewire went live this week. Their platform is out. And we're going to take it for a little test drive today. We're going to dig into it, kind of talk a little bit about the history, how it came about, some of the not so pleasant things that happened along the way, and then we're just going to dive in and try it out. So we're going to do that today. Do a little review on it. Before we do that, love it if you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can see all our videos on Algorand and other blockchains. We do the experiments in crypto, so you don't have to. It just lets you know what works. That's the way I operate, and that's what you're going to get with Frugal BC. So let's get into Limewire. So this is as you know, Limewire is brought back from the dead from the days of downloading in your parents' basements, movies and music. It's live this week. Come on, you guys know you were downloading some stuff on Limewire, probably got a virus on your computer too from it. That's right. It's back, it's live, and it's based on Algorand, kind of. We'll get to that. Because actually the site made a huge splash by announcing that it would be Algorand based, right? So everyone's super excited about this in Algorand land. Well, guess what happened? So they turned around and made a big stink by announcing that they actually were going to put their first batch of original NFTs called Limewire Originals. They were going to be on ETH. Oh, not a lot of people are happy about that. And this is no small deal, because owning the originals gives you access to Limewire token rewards, reduced staking fees, other kinds of votes and other community participation. So it's a pretty big deal. And they were going to put that on ETH, where now you're going to have to pay all these gas fees. You're going to have to use ETH. I try not to use anything on ETH as much as possible. It's just such a pain in the butt. It takes forever. It's slow. It's really expensive. When I bought my Townstar NFTs, especially the first time, I think I paid like $30 in fees. It's ridiculous. Whereas Algorand, you'll pay be lucky if you pay a penny for the same transactions. It's going to be probably a lot less than that. So it took a lot of people by surprise, and also made Algorand's foundation CEO Stacey Warden hashtag not happy. She tweeted about that and how she was not pleased about that. That's right. Limewire got called to the principal's office on that one. You're in trouble, Limewire. But anyway, that's enough a little bit about the background. They are live and we are going to dive into it. All right, so this is the main page when you pull up Limewire. They got their little originals kind of grayed out, but you'll see it if you go to the actual originals page, that will pop up. I've already logged in. You'll see a sign up or login. That's right. Now I already went through this because I didn't want to do it live, but it is not, you do not log in via your wallet, which I think that sucks. Come on, guys, get with it. This is how Web3 works. You're supposed to be able to log in with your wallet, which is so much better than passwords, whatever. So I went through it already. You basically give your email, you make a password, and then they send you a 6-digit code via the email that you entered, and then you're set up. And I can kind of show you what the dashboard looks like. So this is almost set up more like a crypto exchange, where if you go to wallet, you don't connect your wallet. It's like there's wallets within the program. So this is kind of like Gal Games. If you guys are Townstar people, it's kind of the same, where you have a internal wallet here and you send it back and forth between your actual wallet. I haven't sent any algo over yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Before we do that, they do have their own Limewire token. It is not live yet. I want to talk a little bit about this. So here's some of the details. It's a 1 billion. They're going to have 1 billion Limewire, or they already do, I should say. And so far, they've raised $10.4 million, selling it in a private token sale. I don't like when they do this. I understand why they do it, but this is always concerning. So some people probably, in terms of endorsing, got a token offering first. So they got it at, I don't know if they were handed it or probably got it at bargain basement prices. Then they launched the public waitlist. Then another private token sale that was invite only. So again, these are going to be low prices. And then June 2020 was the official campaign launch. And then the launch of the Limewire marketplace is now in July. And then the public token sale. So here's what sucks about that. All these people got really low priced Limewire token. And then when this launches, that price is going to go up. And a lot of these people over here probably going to sell. And that sets up a potential. I'm not saying this is going to happen for sure, or even is likely, but it's this type of offering where like everybody can't get in on it first, sets up a possible kind of pump and dump sort of a thing, because that's what's going to happen. This is going to pump when it comes live, and all these people got at bargain basement prices, and something's going to be worth a lot more, and a lot of those people are going to sell. Not even like, no, that's not even like a planned thing. I'm not necessarily accusing them of that. I'm just saying like that sets that up. So I already don't like that. I don't like how that's set up. A lot of places do that, by the way. A lot of crypto companies do that. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's take a look down. So this is what you get when you scroll down, and here's where the originals come in. Again, these aren't even live yet, I don't think. Here's the Limewire. I guess you can actually buy them. Now they list it in algo. So did they turn this around? I think they list the price in algo. I don't think that necessarily means that you can buy them. Yeah, it's blockchain Ethereum. See, so they'll tell you what it is in algo, which is great, but big deal because you can't actually buy. And here's something I don't like. I don't understand this. Maybe it's, oh, here you go, buy now. You can set it up on here, buy now. So you can buy these originals for, they're pretty expensive. So 15, this is 100, this one's 151,000 algo, which is about, what is that, about $30,000 in US dollars. Some of the, that's one of the more expensive ones, but even this one, just trying to divide by about a third, this is still going to cost you about $1,000. So they're pretty expensive. Well, some of them are, wow, that one's about 100,000. Yeah, is there anything in the million range? Yeah, this one is this is 1.5 million. They haven't put any commas, which is annoying, but 1.5 million algo. This is going to cost you. And you're going to pay a bunch of fees in Ethereum besides that. So that's a lot of fun. So they're really banking on, these are not for the faint of heart. These are people with some money, if you're going to buy those. I wonder how, are they secondary markets, did they say? Or is that a really expensive one? Was that the one? Is the guy with the hat? Let's go take a look at this for a second here. And there's the contract address. I think that, you know what they're charging this kind of money. I wonder if the idea was just, they just didn't think that people would have that kind of money on algo itself. I don't know. It seems strange. I still think the whole thing seems strange when you're going to say, and their argument is like that they're going to bring people over from Ethereum to Algorand. Yeah, but why? Why would they do that? Just if they can already buy things in Ethereum, are they going to turn around? Oh, but I want this. Maybe. I mean, I guess I can see that happening. Well, enough about that. Those are way overpriced. They're out of my price range. I'm just not going to spend that on an NFT. Sorry. One thing that comes up under new releases that is for sale, you'll notice a lot of those were coming up, or secondary market, but there are 10,000 of the Soldier Boy song. 26% of them are sold. They went up a little earlier in the week. I was looking, they were 9 algo. Now they're around 15 or about $5. That seems pretty reasonable. Let's see. This unique collection is a giveaway to the top 10,000 email inviters and early supporters of new Limewire collectibles marketplace. That NFT is produced in a collaboration between Limewire and famous rap artist Soldier Boy. It consists of pre-release access to an exclusive song by Soldier Boy called Limewire as an homage to the special history between the two. Now, one thing to note is, unlike a lot of songs, at least they don't talk about it, they're supposed to give you like kind of a cut of royalties. Like that's how the Opal, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's how that model is supposed to work. And it doesn't appear that that is the case here. I'm just kind of curious what happens if I say buy now. So this is interesting because it gives you the price in US dollar coin. So if I go to deposit crypto, you can do all those things, algo, and I guess I can deposit it here. So I have to send the algo here and then send the transaction. I'm not going to do that. I could do that, but I'm not going to. So I don't like that. This is why I wanted to be able to connect my wallet. because that's what I like about like Algo Gems. I connect my wallet and I just go buy the NFT that I want. So much simpler. If they just done everything on Algorand, they could have done it that way. Instead, they got like 4 different ways to pay, and it creates this problems. And generally too, I'm going to say that I just something about this. I don't know if I can quite put my finger on it, but something about this layout. I don't know if it's the layout or just the art doesn't speak to me, but nothing on here looks appealing to me. Like the originals, okay, so you just made a bunch of people that have Limewire stuff on it. Like I just don't, why do I want that? It just doesn't seem appealing to me. Nothing on here is making me say, gosh, I really want this. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I have a personal bias against, I see a lot of NFTs. There seems to be like kind of an NFT style. And I just, that NFT style just doesn't appeal to me. I just don't find it that interesting. So maybe this just isn't made for me. But I guess for me, the important thing about NFTs is like I like NFTs that are actually functional, that perform some sort of service or functionality. Like gaming NFTs make sense to me. I do own. I was tempted to say I don't own that many NFTs, but I actually do in game for games like Splinterlands. I have a couple Townstar NFTs, and that's been underwater so far. So overall, my impressions in LimeWire is that I just don't see myself doing a lot on here. Maybe someday there will be stuff on here that I find interesting, but like we already have platforms for NFTs and Algo Gems and Rand Gallery and a couple others. Oh yeah, and I forgot the Alchemon ones too. I own a bunch of those little critters. But yeah, I just don't see. I think if I want to support a music and buy a music NFT, like I wanted to bring some royalties in. That kind of makes sense because I hope and fund it, and it could be more expensive. Like I'd pay $100 if it was going to slowly, it was kind of a bet on the music that I like. Say, oh, I really like this. I think it's going to be successful, so I'm going to put some money in. That gives them early capital, but then I get a share of the revenue when it comes through. That would make some sense, even if it was loss neutral. That would make sense to me, but maybe they just don't have enough on here yet. And nothing on here, like I said, nothing on here really appeals to me. I don't really like the layout, and I don't like the way they set up the wallets. I kind of understand why they did it. I just don't like it. I just rather stick to stuff that's like focused on Algorand, and I can just use my Algorand wallet. It just makes a lot more sense to me. Have you guys tried this? If you tried the LimeWire, do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you like? What don't you like? All that stuff. Please leave it in the comments and let me know. I'm always interested in your opinions, and I try to respond to just about every comment. So let me know. I'm Frugal BC. You guys stay safe out there. I will see you in the future.